And had you gotten here earlier, things might be different. But this is going to be an uphill battle, and we're standing at the bottom of the hill looking up. So despite all of the miracles that had occurred, despite all of those obstacles that we had overcome, it was not enough to outweigh the damage that time waiting for insurance had done to my brother's heart. Because in the end, our 5-year-long battle to secure proper insurance had taken a toll not only on our family, but also on our finances. We declared bankruptcy between my mom's medical bills and my brother's medical bills. That wasn't even a big deal because ultimately the toll it took was the damage it had done to Eric's heart. It took the biggest toll on Eric's heart. Eric's heart had grown weaker and had expanded to the size of a cantaloupe, and it was sitting on the right side of his chest. It was sitting on his lungs. And Eric had a condition that the medical profession had long since figured out a way to treat. So he didn't die because of lack of knowledge, and he didn't die because of limits to our technology. My brother died because he couldn't get insurance coverage from an industry that recorded more than $1.5 billion in profits from the top 5 companies last year. The CEOs for those companies raked in anywhere between $3 to $24 million in salary in just 1 year. And profits for these companies have gone up 428% since 2000. 428% since 2000. At whose expense? So if we continue in this direction that we're going in, these companies are only going to stand to profit more, and it makes me wonder, it really does beg the question, why is the health of our nation big business? So please take a moment and take a look around you, take a look at your neighbors. You know, I don't know a lot of you here today, but I can tell you one thing is for certain: if things don't change, if our healthcare system doesn't change, within the next few years, some of you will find your insurance, your coverage taken away or rescinded when you least expected and can least afford it. Some of you in this crowd will declare bankruptcy, even though you have insurance, even though you might have a job, because of runaway medical bills that no one can ever prepare you for. You know, I told you my mother, she's a cancer survivor. She has the same heart condition that Eric does, and we had to declare bankruptcy. You know, it happened to our family, it can happen to yours. Some of you will get sick and you won't be able to get insurance, all because your body chose the wrong time to fail you. It happened to Eric. And if our healthcare system doesn't change, some of us in this crowd will die needlessly, just like Eric did. All of us are vulnerable to this unforgivable risk because we tolerate a broken healthcare and insurance system in this country. It is a system with one objective: not making every person well and instead making few rich. So we know that this system that we have in place doesn't work. If Eric had been protected by legislation that made discriminating against or denying insurance to those with pre-existing conditions illegal, then Eric might still be with us here today. If Eric had the option of an affordable public insurance plan when the private insurance companies would not cover him, Eric might still be with us right here today. He might be right here with me on the stage right now. Had Eric's employer been able to afford the premiums to cover his 7 employees, Eric might still be with us here today. And if the out-of-control healthcare costs that we're all facing right now were kept under control, then Eric would be right here with me on this stage today. So we're at a dramatic moment in history, and we have the opportunity to change things. We're on the brink of creating a system where basic health care is a right. It is a right. It is a basic human right. It is not a privilege reserved exclusively for the wealthy and for the healthy who might not even need it or ever use it. We cannot afford to let partisan politics, private agendas, or profit-oriented factions get in the way of the health of millions of Americans. People like me, you, your mother, your father, maybe even your brother, because in the end it was too late for my brother. My brother's dreams of becoming healthy one day, of enjoying a successful career, of having a family, my brother's dreams ended far too soon. And my dreams of having my only sibling be there for me, to walk me down the aisle at my wedding, to be an uncle to my kids, my dreams are gone and have been dashed forever. My dreams have turned into a nightmare.
Outrage! Outrage! Outrage!
So I just want to say thank you, because by being here today, you are helping to ensure that our dream of a world in which everyone is entitled to affordable and accessible health care when they truly need it is one step closer to being a reality. So thank you. And please, pick up your phone, call your senators, call your representatives, and please demand that they vote to pass a real health care reform bill that includes a public option. And don't back down. Keep pushing. And I'm telling you, the other side, they're really loud, they're vocal, but do your part. Do your part. Straighten out all the myths, straighten the lies out that are out there. If you are reading a newspaper article, if it's online, make sure you comment. Don't let the other side win. Make sure you straighten out all those lies and misconceptions that are out there. Take the responsibility, please. Please, I've attended a couple rallies and vigils this past week, and a lot of people say, oh, well, the teabaggers, they're really loud. Come on, people, get loud. Get angry. Do something, please. You've got to be responsible. Seriously, take it upon yourself. Make sure you educate everybody you know when it comes to health care reform. Here's the thing, you can have everything in this day and age. You can have material goods, you can have wealth, you can have a great family. Eric had all those things. He had good friends. He even had celebrities rally behind him. You know, they were able to raise $1 million. So the bottom line is, you can have so many things in life, but the truth is, if you don't have your health, you have nothing at all. So protect your right to health care. Please continue. Tell everybody you know about Eric's story, and do something today so that our future generations don't have to suffer needlessly. Do it for yourself and your loved ones, because they will be next tomorrow if we don't all stand united and speak out on a basic human right, the right to health care for all today. Thank you so much. God bless you. Please do your part. Continue to be loud. Continue to spread the message. Health care